I didn't know I was going to have an operation. I guess when they left me in the hospital that day, my wife and daughter went back home. And so the hospital called them later that evening and said, you need to get back up here. It's not good.
Now, when I met Mr. Baldwin, he was unconscious. His wife was at the bedside and obviously very concerned. Mr. Baldwin was a patient with lung cancer.
I want to back up to a couple of days before that. I had been getting headaches, reoccurring headaches, and excruciating headaches. It was painful. I was in tears. It was hurting that bad.
And it was detected earlier that week that he had had tumors spread from his lungs into 2 parts of his brain. He was admitted to the hospital the day before in the emergency room and was doing all right. But overnight, the nurses had noted that he had become unconscious, and it was detected that the tumor in the bottom of his brain in the cerebellum had expanded greatly and was filled with blood that was causing him to not be able to wake up. To make the situation more difficult, he was on warfarin to thin his blood with an INR of 2.14. The first thing I discussed with the intensive care physician was that we needed to immediately reverse the effects of the warfarin. And fortunately, I had become aware of the drug Kcentra. And what Kcentra allows you to do is rapidly reverse the effects of the warfarin, so that by the time I arrived at the hospital, he had already received the medicine. And within 1 hour, the INR had corrected to 1.08, and the warfarin had been completely reversed. Quickly, we were able to begin helping him. So because the blood work had been corrected with the Kcentra, there were very positive early signs that he was already out of the immediate imminent danger. And shortly after, he was taken to the emergency room, where I performed an emergent craniotomy to resect the large hemorrhagic tumor.
I had no idea how long I stayed in the hospital. The first time I met Dr. Dorsi was when he came to release me from the hospital. I thanked him for saving my life and said, man, I'm glad you were there when it happened.
Mr. Baldwin made a miraculous recovery. He was able to recover to the point where he was discharged from the hospital, walking, talking, living a very healthy and active lifestyle. There's nothing better than seeing a patient make a full recovery when all the odds are stacked against them.
I'm very grateful to Dr. Dorsi for saving my life.
My approach to urgent warfarin reversal has greatly changed and improved dramatically now that we have Kcentra in our armamentarium. There's not a single other agent that can provide as quick and reliable reversal of warfarin.
My main message to CSL Behring, to you guys and ladies, keep up the good work. I'm telling you, without your help, I wouldn't be sitting here today, and hey, I appreciate it.